What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. We're going to go over our friend Matic, Polygon. Good morning from Canada. Hope you're well. Currently sitting at 161. We're down about 1.6 on the day. We're seeing a market cap of 11.88 billion. 24-hour volume, 856 million. During these absolutely putridly boring times in the market, I'm going to go over a little bit of news here and there, so hope you don't mind. All right, guys, if you're new to Crypto.com, you can sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app and grab one of the incredible Visa cards for cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives, $25 just for signing up through my referral. So let's get into this little bit of news here. So Shark Tank Kevin O'Leary explains his interest in Solana and Polygon. We're just going to read a bit about what he said about Polygon. So these are his words here. If I want to invest in Polygon, I want to meet the engineering team, which I did in Dubai. I met the team, heard the vision of what they're doing, looked at the economic reality, at the outcome, the potential of it. First is team. So the first thing and most important thing for Kevin before he invests in the company is to know about the team, which is wise in my opinion. If I check the box on team, smart guys, good engineers, good strategy, good group, I'm interested. Here's the second test. What economic value are they creating? In the case of Polygon, aggregating transactions to reduce gas fees on Ethereum is a smart idea. You have an economic reason to pursue that. You save money. Transaction fees are less. I think the potential of that is large. So big shout out to Kevin O'Leary. I'm sure most of you know who he is. He's the type of guy that I think would be really good friends with someone like Donald Trump. But it's cool to see a very recognized name in the business industry is very bullish on Polygon. All right, guys. So let's jump into Matic. So we're here on the 1 hour time frame. We broke down from our rising wedge pattern. You can see we trended towards overbought. That's usually when you're going to see move back down, and we came all the way down to oversold on the hourly. Little bit of a bounce. Now we have broken down out of this pattern, guys. So your technical target is the bottom of the wedge, which is coming in at about $1.37. What you might see is we come back up for a back test. And then if you see us start to roll over, that's a good time to enter a short. If you're interested in shorting the market, could be a nice little trade of about 18% for our friend Matic. Personally, I dollar cost average. I don't short the market anymore. I used to. But to each their own, there's great money to be made with shorting. And if you're looking for an incredible trading platform, sign up to Bybit, $4,100 in bonus for a limited time. Let's head over to the 4 hour time frame. So we hit resistance on the 55 and we rolled, guys. So if we lose 151, of course we can bounce and invalidate this pattern. But if we lose this level of support, our next big level of support is coming in at about $1.25, which lines up with our next buy zone. So just keep an eye on that, guys. We are trending towards oversold on the money flow once again, and that is usually when you see a bounce. But we do still have a little bit of room to come down. So 151 really is our key support. A lot of support in this area. If it is lost, guys, I would expect to at least come down to your technical target of 137 and quite possibly 125. We dollar cost average into our trades on this channel. We've had 4 entries, so we got a lot of money in our trade. Our break even is sitting at 196. If we come down, guys, it's perfectly okay. It's a very low stress way of trading. If you have a job, if you have a family, if you can't stare at charts for hours, definitely recommend it, guys. We have buy zones set up 125, 107. We have one at 74 cents as well. All right, guys, so let's jump over to our next chart here, which is on the daily. So you can see here, I pulled my Fibonacci from the swing low up to the swing high. We came down, we bounced off the 0.5, and now we're hitting resistance on the 0.382. The EMAs, we've had the bearish cross, and we're coming down, so we can hit them as resistance. I did say a possibility, guys, is we just consolidate and then we drop lower, and then this would be a little bit of a bear pennant or a bear flag and could bring us down to about 93 cents. Now, of course, all of that can be invalidated, always a possibility. If we hold a strong level of support, create some sort of double bottom pattern here and get back above the EMAs. I know this consolidation is pretty boring, it's pretty uninteresting, but that's crypto, guys. It's just how it works. So let's look at Ethereum. We're here on Ethereum on the 4 hour time frame. We broke out of this symmetrical triangle pattern and we've back tested it as support. So for people who enter long trades, that's their signal to enter the trade. We've had the back test, and usually that's when you would enter the trade. Of course, you have to set a stop loss if you're trading breakouts, because it can always go the other way. But your technical target would be the resistance, previous level support of this massive descending channel for ETH. So if you see some volume, the volume is very low, but if you see some volume start to step in here, could see a nice push up to 2776 for ETH. So I'm just going to pop over to my next chart here. Also on the daily, we have this descending broadening wedge for many projects. We're currently holding the 0.618, the golden ratio, with our inverted fib here. Just watch the EMAs. We could definitely hit them as a resistance. If we are going to see that reversal, guys, you have to get back above the EMAs. That's always your key resistance in a downtrend. Get back above the 20 break key resistance. Like, we have a lot of resistance around 2871 resistance right here. Resistance in this area as well. So if we can get back above that, then we're confirming we're reversing the trend. We get back above the 55 and we can see the start of an uptrend. But as long as we hit them as a resistance here, we can also be creating some sort of bear flag with Ethereum as well. Sort of bear flag, rising wedge, bear pennant here. So if it does break down, your minimal target would be about 2256. And you can also draw out your flagpole here, which would bring ETH down to the lows at about 1739. I do think Bitcoin would have to come down to about 28 to 30K for that to happen, but that is on the table, guys. And the bullish scenario, as I've been saying, we break out of this descending brownie wedge, we get back above the EMAs. If we look at Ethereum on the weekly, it is looking bullish on the weekly, in my opinion, due to the fact that the indicators are coming back down towards oversold. You can see here, guys, we had a massive bearish divergence. We were making higher highs while making lower highs on the weekly as well as on the money flow. It's an early indicator to start taking profits, because you're most likely going to see a drop sooner than later, and that's exactly what happens. And we come all the way back down towards oversold before seeing our next bounce. So it's good to see that we're coming down to these levels once again. If I scroll back on the weekly, guys, and we look at our indicators, the last time we were in the floor was right here. We consolidated, we broke out back to the upside right here as well. Absolutely in the floor. This was in December of, wow, this is way back, 2019. Look at our indicators, guys, weekly, and the money flow in the floor. And then we started to bounce back to the upside once again. We'll give you one more example. So right down here, guys, this was all the way back in 2017. RSI, money flow in the floor, we started to break out. So we're coming back down to those oversold levels once again. Of course, you can go lower, guys, but you don't just stay oversold. Eventually, you create a strong level of support and you break out back to the upside. Definitely recommend checking out my Bitcoin video where I talked about us not seeing our third wave of demand yet. You can check it out on the channel. I posted it yesterday. I'm probably going to start doing Bitcoin videos separately here. Because it's just a lot to cover: Matic, Ethereum, and Bitcoin all in one video. All right, guys, so that's basically it. Just a little bit of an update. If we do come down, guys, just watch about $1.35. Watch for a double bottom. If that support is lost, we do have quite a lot of support coming in about that $1.13, $1.14 level, and it lines up with some of our buy zones here. We have one at 125 and we have one at 107 for our friend Matic. All right, guys, that's basically it for this one. Oh, there is one more chart that I want to show you guys. Let me pop it open here. Where are we at? Yeah, so we've broken out. Oh, sorry, guys. We've broken out of this ascending channel. So your technical target to the downside is down here at about 70 cents for Matic. Doesn't mean it has to come all the way down there. It's just the technical target. Let me quickly open up the Discord for you guys. We have over 1,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. It's the price of a coffee, slice of pizza these days, $3.50 USD. And we have the DCA charts if you want to dollar cost average into your trades for many altcoins. What you do is you put equal amounts at each buy zone. If you're a spot trader, brings your average price down halfway each time. If I show you guys Matic, so you could definitely start dollar cost averaging. If you're just getting into Matic now at 151, you hit 125, you put equal amounts, brings your average price down halfway each time, and you get ready to ride the slingshot back up. All right, guys, I have 151, 125, 107, 74. I think that's it right now for our friend Matic. All right, guys, and you can sign up through the Patreon if you want to trade with me. Sign up to Bybit, and I will see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.